Hey guys, we got a trip planned today to Point Sublime in the Grand Canyon.
We're up here at the North Rim, and we went down to the Visitor Center yesterday and spoke to the ranger who said that this is something we're definitely going to need four-wheel drive for.
It's a dirt road all the way to the end where we're going to come out to some of the most amazing views of the Grand Canyon that not many people get to see because not many people can get there.
Let's go check it out.
Come on with us on the adventure. As we prepare for today's journey, we pack the Jeeps with supplies for a day trip on the road less traveled. Our vehicles are a 2020 Jeep JL Unlimited Rubicon and a lifted 2020 Jeep JT Gladiator Rubicon with 37-inch tires and onboard air. We begin our adventure at the Kaibab Lodge, a quaint hotel in the Kaibab Forest, about 20 miles from the north rim of the Grand Canyon in Arizona, USA. The north rim of the Grand Canyon is very different than the south rim. For one, there are far fewer people, as most people visiting the Grand Canyon go to the south rim. And though only 20 miles separates the north rim from the south rim, the weather and terrain are also very different due to the north rim being over 1,000 feet higher in elevation. There is more rain, more snow, less people and amenities, but more untamed forest and even wild buffalo herds. Also, it's a 6.5-hour drive to get from one rim to the other. To show you on a map where this is, I'll zoom in to pinpoint the location. Here is Arizona. This is the Kaibab National Forest. Here is the part of the Grand Canyon we are in. And here is Point Sublime. Notice the off-road trail to get there. We're here to air down. We're just a little ways in from the trailhead of Point Sublime in the Grand Canyon.
I'm going to air down really quick, and after I get done, how about if we air you down too?
All right, sounds good. Let's see how long this takes, Chris.
So, air up, air down. This is my inflate pressure, and this is the current pressure in the system, in the tires.
What are you, 17 PSI?
17 PSI.
So from 40 to 17 in 6 minutes and 35 seconds. That's pretty awesome, man.
Yeah.
After using Chris's onboard system to air down my tires, we were ready to hit the trail. I have 33-inch tires on my Rubicon, so they aired down much faster than the already ridiculously fast 6.5 minutes it took to air down all his 37s. According to the ranger, it would take approximately 2 hours to get to Point Sublime on a narrow and winding off-road trail best suited for four-wheel drive vehicles. Though we didn't anticipate any really tough obstacles, we didn't want to take it lightly either, as we would be miles away from the nearest paved road. As we entered the forest, it did not disappoint. The scenery was amazing, as if straight from a movie. All right, so we're about halfway through this trail. So far, this has been amazing. Absolutely amazing.
You don't think of Arizona to have this type of terrain. There's signs of buffalo. There is a bison herd. I haven't run into them yet.
Yeah, no,
but,
we're seeing bison poop all over the place.
Yeah.
I kind of hope we do run into them, but I kind of hope...
I know, I'm on the fence.
From a distance, from a distance. Yeah.
Yeah, we're stopping for lunch really quick, then head on out and get out to Point Sublime. So stay with us.
With reason, you never remember
The deeper we got into the Kaibab National Forest, the denser the tree cover became. There were more shrubs, more overgrowth, and more puddles of water with extra thick mud, or what we thought was mud. What we didn't realize is the buffalo herds use those puddles for bathing, leaving behind much more than mud. Does it smell? The water smells nasty out here. It smells like buffalo poo inside there.
They all smell like buffalo.
Oh my gosh! So water went in through your top.
Water.
It's mud.
Mud.
But it smells like.
Oh, and okay.
I smell like Kinnikinnick. And it sprayed the top. It came over through the top screen.
Oh my gosh! I mean, look at this stuff.
Hey Tim, come give me a hug.
Oh, Kim. Sure.
It was on my face.
Disgusting.
I need a baby wipe.
And finally, about 30 minutes later, we arrived at our destination. Yeah, so this is why we came here. Look at this. It just goes on for miles and miles and miles. So I don't think we want to go down, because down would be bad.
Down would be bad. We're not coming back.
I don't think the camera can give the perspective that we have here, but if you look over this edge, it's straight down for a very long way. This is Point Sublime.
This is Point Sublime.